Hi, I'm Bob Coleman, and we're talking Main Street and the small business lenders who help it grow. We're going to start off this week's podcast from America West. SB Administrator Linda McMahon was here, and here's a little clip from that speech.
I'm incredibly excited to be here at America West for this conference. I know it's been a long time since you had one, and for some of you, this is the first one. Today, I'm delighted to have a chance to speak with you about some of the work being done at the SBA to further our pursuit of helping America's entrepreneurs and to improve the experience of our lending partners. America West is a tremendous opportunity for the lending community to get together and to share best practices with one another, to find out new and innovative ways to better serve America's small business owners. So I really hope everyone here seizes upon that opportunity, and I'm grateful for the chance to speak directly to the people who make our programs such a success. As administrator of the SBA, it is my job to advocate and to fight for the millions of American small businesses that contribute so much to our economy, about 30 million of them, in fact. These are businesses that make an immeasurable difference in their communities, hire American workers, and oftentimes innovate entire industries. Of course, none of the remarkable success that we've seen over the past year and a half would be possible without access to capital and the hard work and dedication of our lending partners. In California alone, our programs have supported over 65,000 jobs this fiscal year. Excuse me, that is 65,000 Americans with a paycheck and a way to better provide for their families. And I think that's certainly worth a round of applause for all of you.
Hey, I got to talk to Joe Camberato, the co-founder and president of National Business Capital out of New York. We talked about his business model. I enjoy these type of interviews. Enjoy. Welcome to Joe Camberato, president, co-founder of National Business Capital out of Bohemia, New York. You're a marketplace lender. What does that mean, and why are you here with us today?
Well, thank you for having me, Bob. I appreciate you having me here. What does that mean? So National Business Capital is a marketplace lender. We're innovating the way entrepreneurs grow. And basically what that means is we've created a place over 10 years now that small business owners can come to when they need financing. They can come to one place. We've, through technology and a number of other things, have linked with over 75 lenders now. And a small business.
And a lot of that's SBA lending, correct?
A lot of it's SBA lending, and then a number of other business financing products that are on the market. And we're always, any new products or new type of programs that come out, we're always looking to gain access to them and bring them all, into one place. So a small business owner from anywhere in the country in any type of industry could come to us, apply, and based on their opportunity, what they're looking to accomplish, we'll match them with the right lender in almost seconds and bring them multiple offers, back for their review, and they can choose what makes sense for their business.
Now, you mentioned technology, and I got an email from you, something about a hybrid thing. Tell me about that.
So we have a new product called our SBA Hybrid product, and basically it's something that we created to really help small business owners through the SBA process. The SBA loan process can be a little bit longer than some of our business clients might like. So we've done a few things. One, through technology, we've eliminated unnecessary paperwork, and we understand, what it takes to get approved for an SBA loan. So we've been able to really streamline that process and cut it down from about 3 to a 6 month process to about a 45 to 60 day process, which is great. But sometimes what we found is our clients have an opportunity that they need financing for, this week to maybe take advantage of someone who went out of business down the road. They want to purchase all their equipment, or a really great inventory deal, or any other opportunity that needs them to act fast. So we just saw this common theme. We'd be through the process, they'd go somewhere else because they'd wind up not going through with the process because they missed out on the opportunity. So we basically, through some of our other financing products, we've been able to create this bridge. So if they have an opportunity where they need money yesterday, they can get that. We can get them financing very quickly. They can use that financing to take advantage of the opportunity so they don't lose it, while still working on the SBA loan.
Well, I appreciate your commitment to Main Street and for helping America's entrepreneurs. Joe Camberato, President, Co-founder, National Business Capital. Joe, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Appreciate having me.
We were remote to Costa Mesa. Good to see a lot of old friends, meet a lot of new friends. Gary Griffin, who I've known for years, stopped by and opened up our office hours session last week. Coleman Certified SBA Loan Office Hours, Costa Mesa Edition, America West. I'm with Gary Griffin. I've known Gary for a long time.
To say the least.
Gary's one of the old-time lenders. He's a friend. Quickly tell our office hours participants what's been happening around the halls here.
Well, this is the first America West conference. I think everybody's pretty pleased with the way it's going. The educational sessions is really what's different about this conference. We've got the SBA folks, of course. The LSRs are in D.C. for training, but they'll be out here tomorrow. The big deal is that the educational sessions are 1.5 hours here, and it's going into a lot more in-depth knowledge than any other conferences that I have been to. And you and I go to every conference there is in the whole continental United States.
But you're from
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock, and what brings you out to California then? You were Stone Bank, so what's the interest of Stone Bank being out here?
Just networking more than anything else. My particular specialty is working with banks. I've been a trainer for district offices and the webinars with you before. So most of my clients...
You used to be with the SBA, right?
Yeah, back in the 70s, I used to be with the SBA. It's a long time ago. But the big deal for me out here is that I network with other banks that can't do projects. And that's really my specialty, is being able to structure them properly so that they can get done. And my bank is looking to do not necessarily the rejects, but those deals that are more challenging for the SBA conventional criteria. We're not looking for deposits. We're looking for transactions.
Okay. Well, Gary, thank you for leading the top of our show. As always, my friend, good to see you.
Nice to see you, Bob.
The big news of the event, credit elsewhere, interpretation. Take a look at the poll and my response. I don't see the result. Credit elsewhere? Yeah. 56% of you see credit elsewhere. And that is the most common theme from our poll question from yesterday to the industry. We got about 60 responses. And clarity of credit elsewhere is a topic at this conversation. I talked with some of the SBA officials, and really what it is simply the ability to succinctly communicate from SBA to the lender. What to do? All the lenders that I talk to, you say, hey, we'll do whatever you tell us to do, but it's unclear on what's happening. Derek Miller, President and CEO of Salt Lake City Chamber of Commerce Downtown Alliance, he talked about Utah and their growing economy. What I enjoyed about this clip was the commitment by the state to get rural America jobs. So he talks about that. He talks about the 4 things that you need for a successful economy. But I thought you would enjoy this about Utah.
Let me share with you a story that illustrates the point. Butcher's Bunches makes all natural fruit preserves. The Butcher family began selling their product at a farmer's market in Park City to tourists from around the world. They began asking Liz Butcher how they could buy her jam at their home. Liz had never considered selling outside of the United States, but the encouragement from her customers gave her the confidence to try. And today she sells to Japan, the UK, France, Australia, Canada, and Dubai. These are all ways I believe Utah is doing it right when it comes to supporting small businesses. But that does not mean that those companies don't face challenges. In fact, in some rural areas of our state, the economic story is very different from what I have just described. To address this, Governor Herbert set a goal to create 25,000 jobs in 25 rural counties. I was grateful to lead the 25K jobs tour that kicked off this goal. Over 20 business service providers visited the 25 rural counties to connect local businesses and their job seekers with available tools and resources. Based on my experience on the 25K jobs tour, may I just mention what I think is the most important element of Utah's economic success? That is our people. Utah's small business owners, whether in urban Salt Lake City or rural Salina, epitomize our state's motto of industry. They are good, hardworking people with a strong entrepreneurial spirit. Utah's pioneering heritage is alive and well across the state, from Grouse Creek to Montezuma Creek. Thank you again for the opportunity.
Finally, I'm going to finish with part 2 of the interview with El Borrego, the lamb taco shop we discussed. I really enjoyed this exchange, talking about the challenges of immigrants, not only first generation, but second and third generation, courtesy of CDC Small Business Finance.
But being the first generation for us has been great. So we are very proud of what we do, and we're looking forward to get to the next level and to pass that tradition to the next generation. Being the first generation here, you have to work a lot. They said that the first generation work hard, the second generation enjoy it, and the third generation ends with the business. We're very excited because we are about to open a 2,000 square feet on the back, and because the people have been renting the restaurant after hours for private events, private parties, anniversaries. So we think it's the right time in order to have a bigger space and host those parties for the community and for people that want to have a special occasion and share a special celebration with a great food, a great atmosphere in a wonderful place.
Thank you for joining us for today's Coleman Report Update and for supporting America's Main Street, one entrepreneur at a time.